I'm back. Okay, one more. I just wanted to add an addendum to what I said just a little bit ago in that first video is that I think this will be a good thing for my kids to be able to see when, if ever I'm not existing in this life anymore, like I'm dead or whatever. It'll be good that they've got something to look back at and go, hey, that's my mama. um, there's been so many times that I've wished that I could see something from a long lost relative, Now who I've been thinking is, like long lost, like I don't know them because they existed before I came along. And I like that idea, of knowing what the people were like, what they thought about, and what their lives were, what was important to them, and that kind of thing. It would be so awesome to see if I could connect to somebody that is down my bloodline, kind of to get an idea of who I am, where I came from, that kind of thing. I recognize that's probably not that important, but I have a longing for it. So this way, my grandchildren and great grandchildren, if this is still available when, they get to that age, this will be there for them to see, and they'll be like, oh, so that's what my Mima thought about. If they call me Mima. One does already. I'm trying to figure out how much to reveal to everybody because so far I haven't talked to my kids yet, specifically about me having this channel and speaking about what's going on in my life so that I can help others and myself. What about that privacy thing, that online presence where somebody might see stuff about you and go, ooh, now I know something about this person and I can use it. So I'm trying to figure out, how could people use it? Is that a bad thing? Okay, I'm getting distracted by the tree outside my window. I just have to show you real quick. It's so pretty. Huh? That's like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. I've got a lot of favorite things. But the wind chimes, because of the wind, is like my thing. Since I was like 10 years old, I have loved the wind. I remember the moment that I noticed how much I loved the wind. I was sitting on a picnic table. I was 10. I was visiting my dad up in International Falls. And I was at Aunt Joyce's and Uncle Wally's. And it was Easter time. And I was sitting on that table and I could feel the wind. And it was like moving my hair and blowing in my face. And I remember the thought, it's like, the wind wants to talk to me. The wind wants to be with me. And I felt like love for the wind. I felt a real connection. And I've been like that, my whole life. I've been kind of crazy. So yeah, the wind is one of my favorite things in the world. And wind chimes, of course, they tell you when the wind is doing stuff. So it's a wonderful thing. Oh, and that too. I hate it when people say, not to take things that come from other cultures and like use it because you're doing something wrong to that culture. And I'm sorry that I used the word hate because I know that's pretty negative. But what I mean is it really makes me uncomfortable that people think that. I recognize as much as I can in my heart, I'm recognizing that thing, that beautiful dream catcher thing, is from a culture where it was very meaningful for those people. And I love that it was meaningful for those people. And me using it myself, I'm not trying to say anything bad about that culture, and I'm not trying to bring it down what it means to them, because it means that to me too. I think I look at it and I feel really good. I feel like, hey, that's helping me to have better dreams. You know, it's catching the bad ones or whatever it's supposed to do. Yes, that I'm not that smart when it comes to all that stuff, exactly what it means. Sometimes I do the research and then I forget because I'm kind of forgetful. But all I'm saying is that I'm not trying to say anything bad about another culture by using their stuff because I find it meaningful for me too. And when I see it, I think of the culture that I know that it comes from, and I wish them well. And I'm like thinking of them. My heart is feeling for them, feeling good stuff for their joys that's going on in their lives, but also feeling sad, for the stuff that's hurt them. So, yeah, I struggle with the people saying, don't take from other cultures' stuff. I'm like, I want to share everything that means something to me with others so they can gain from it. And I have a feeling that the people from the culture that uses that would also like to share it with us so that we can also gain from it. Okay, this was a long video. It was meant to say that not only is this channel for me so I can learn from myself, but also for my kids, so and my progeny. I love that word, progeny. So they can get to know me and see what makes me tick. I am so interested in everybody, everybody, and what makes them tick. What's important to them. Okay, so now you got a little picture of some of the things that are important to me and some of my thoughts. And I'll shut up now because I'm not going to use that word shut up. I'm just going to say I'm done. Okay, second video. Told you 10 times a day, right? Bye.